What's going on, y'all? Let's get right to it, man. So, pretty much, what Remy Ma, in my opinion, this is my opinion alone, what Remy Ma is going through is no different. Well, it is a difference. It's a twist because it's more hood orientated. You know what I mean? More of the street elements. If you get what I'm saying, you get my drift. But Remy Ma and Tia Mowry are having a similar situation. I don't know if anybody is peeping the play, as I'm peeping it. I feel like when Remy Ma was locked up, even though she just put out a debut album and she accused one of her former friends of stealing money from her. Somebody said it was over $1,000. That's crazy. And we know Remy Ma has a short temper. You know, she's from the Bronx, the boogie down Bronx. I used to stay out there, by the way. And a lot of women from out that way, a lot of women from the Northeast area, you know, New York, Jersey, Philly, Connecticut. A lot of those inner cities breed masculine women. I'm just going to keep it a band, y'all. And this is no disrespect. It's just, it is what it is. Then I started to notice something. I was like, wait a minute. Papoose got a type, huh? His type is he like black women who know how to fight and they're masculine. That's just what he likes. That's why Clarissa Shields, who is a boxer, you know, and you know, she masculine too. He love them kind of women. Plus he from Brooklyn and he like that. He needs somebody that's on the same type time as him. You know what I'm saying? You heard? You get what I'm getting at. You get what I'm getting at. But Remy Ma is pretty much going through the same thing that Tia Mowry's going through. What do I mean when I say that? Tia Mowry feels like, you know, her youthful years. She felt like being that she was married, she missed out on her, she calls it, and she coined this phrase, well, at least she's the only first person I heard say that. Happiness over everything phase. You get what I'm saying? Spirit of Jezebel. So, Tia Mowry feel like she missed a lot of her golden years, or just a lot of years, period, being out the game. You know, just like this is what Remy Ma's going through. She's feeling like when she was locked away and her career was on a hold, her dreams was on a hold, and it looked like her career was over. But she was able to rebrand it when she got back in, you know, good graces with Fat Joe. Turned her back on Cuban Links and all them. Said, forget y'all stay in the hood. I'm gonna go back with Fat Joe. Even though Fat Joe allegedly, in my opinion, is kind of like blackballing Big Pun. It's like he wants nothing to do with Big Pun. Because of the family. He did, allegedly he did them dirty, but it is what it is. That was your right-hand man. Big Pun looked at you like a homie, like a friend. Like he called you twin. I'm all over the place. But yeah, I feel like, in my opinion, I feel like Remy Ma feel like she missed out. So when she got back home, her and Papoose was back together. Then they ended up on Love and Hip Hop. They, you know, they made it official tissue. They was married. It was a married couple. It was like a powerhouse couple. They was like the relationship goals type of memes. You know, everybody be like, they want to be like Papoose and Remy Ma. That's black love. And then they ran with it. Next thing you know, Papoose got the fitted cap where it say black love on it. Because we all looked at it like that was our last hope. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to black men and black women together. Because you see the infighting and the wars, the gender wars that's going on. You know? And everybody can say, well, I don't need you. This side says, I don't need you. I'm strong. I'm independent. And this side says, well, we don't need you. We getting our passports. You know? Or we going our own way, monk mode. And it's just sad that we live in a day and era, and it's throughout the whole Americas and it's spreading across the world, but it's heavy in the black community, quote unquote black community. Most people would say there is no black community. What a shame, bro. It's part of the curses, man. We just won't stop hating each other. And then you got brothers and sisters. Even in this truth, there's a divide. That's why I don't want to be associated with none of these people, man. I wish them the best. Because they don't even treat you like brothers and sisters. They act like ninjas and the B word. That's what they all act like. They act like 2/3, but they claim they're not 2/3. Then if you don't agree with this one, or if you have your opinion, or you check them on this one, they want to run to the Heavenly Father and pray curses on you. Like, how is that righteous? But that's neither here nor there. All I gotta say is anybody wishing any bad or harm on me, you better hope the Heavenly Father don't have favor for me. Because if he do, you better retract your prayer. You know how they say retract your statement? You better go back and re-pray that off. Like, oh Lord, please forgive me. I didn't mean to pray for that. You better do so. I'm telling you, man, a lot of people who did me dirty in the past, they got it 10 times worse. I ain't even had to say nothing. I ain't had to revenge, nothing. And it's not, I didn't wish that on them. They wished it on themselves. It's called judgment. So if you ever went into privy, meaning the private, and you prayed against me, you wish this on me, you better hope it, boy, you better hope you don't got favor for it. That's all I got to say. To any one of you brothers and sisters. We can have it. Why can't we have a disagreement and we just keep it at that? Why we got to involve the Creator? He got bigger things to, you know what I mean, to focus on that's more important than us having a gripe with each other, or you having a gripe with me because something I said, or vice versa. I don't know, man. That's why I'm good, yo. I don't want to be a part of no groups, no organizations. Y'all can have it, fam. I just love you from a distance. Half of y'all be acting funny and hold grudges anyway. And it's like, that's how I know these people don't got no real friends in real life. If I can't call you out on where you wrong at, or I say something, everything I ever do is always a rebuttal. It's never me doing the first thing. It's always me responding to these clowns, to you people. I don't want to call you clowns, but still got love for some of y'all. But some of y'all, I'm good on you. You can miss me with that. But anyway, sorry y'all. And I gotta get back to what I was doing. I'm busy, man. But I just wanted to do this video real quick. But yeah, with Remy Ma, I really feel like she feels as though she missed out. Because when she came back home, you know, she got on Love and Hip Hop. And I feel like that's where it started to go. Like, that's where things started to shift, in my opinion. Because remember, Pat Poose and Fat Joe had beef. They squashed it. They all good now. They had beef at one point. So I know she was cool with, they was all like a family, I guess. So I know she was cool with Fat Joe and she rode with him. She was with Terror Squad. But that's kind of like a slippery slope, man. I feel like that's where things started to turn. When she got back cool with Fat Joe and she got on Love and Hip Hop. Do you see what I'm getting at with this? She was in a way leading. And Pat Poose just rolled with her, you know what I mean? See, nah, your woman can't lead, yo. All that happy wife, happy life stuff out the door, bro. Throw that out the window, you know. You gotta get that out of here. Throw that out the door, man. Stop it at the door. Because eventually, she'll like it for a while, but eventually she's gonna lose respect in her man. And now, you're not equally yoked, especially when, once Remy Ma got that league, even though she was like $400,000 in debt, or somewhere up, maybe more than that, right? Once she kept going with that, once she even had the idea of just saying, I'm gonna start a league, that's when Pat Poose should have had his light bulb on. Especially once she became a success with this league, now you're no longer equally yoked. Most women, when they make more money than you, they lose respect. They feel like, in essence, I'm calling the shots now. She grew taller than her man. You heard what she said. He won't leave my house. She said, what? My house. Why is he living in her house? Fellas, why do we have a problem with ownership? I don't care if it's an apartment, a loft, a house. I don't care if it's in a car. a truck, whatever. Why we never own nothing? Or at least we renting it, whatever. Why is it we always moving in with women? It's like an epidemic with that, man. For real, bro. Like, we put too much pressure on women, bro. We gotta stop moving in with them. And it's so weird now, like, you got women saying that they not giving up their house to move in with their man. Like, it's just crazy, bro. I don't know how we gonna do this. I feel like it's over. I really do. I feel like the days of being with somebody for 20, 30 years, and I'm gonna get at you dudes who like to shame us single people who've been with your woman for 20, 30 years. I'm gonna get at y'all a whole lot of videos, because y'all starting to get on my nerves, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, you might be right. I ain't qualified to do a marriage, give marriage advice. I've never been married. And I don't really try to give marriage or relationship advice. My advice is on the dating part.
Not advice, more like suggestions.
And not even so much the dating, but how men should move in this walk, in this world. You know what I'm saying? Really, I tell men, don't focus on women right now. And then when you do finally find you a good woman that you feel like is suitable for you, don't lead with your money. Yeah, you saved up tens or 20s, 30,000, thousands on top of thousands on top of thousands of racks. You saved it, but she don't need to know all that. You have to move like Eddie Murphy did in Coming to America. He never wanted his woman, that girl he was trying to get with, he never wanted her to know that he was the prince. He didn't want her to know. He wanted her to think that he worked at McDonald's and he was struggling. Shout out to Anton Daniels. I think that's where he got that from. But anyway, but yeah, that's how I'm on it. I'm leading with poverty. Woman asked me, how much you make a year? $20,000 a year, $20K a year. Where you work at? Burger King.
Damn, do you really work there?
Nah, but you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm leading with. To see if she can handle loving me like that, then when the money really come, then I know she for real. But I'll never let my woman know how much money I have. Never. But she will know that she ain't dealing with no brokey. You feel me? This video is way too long, but bear with me. I'm about to end it real soon. Make sure you hit that like button and share this video if you like it, if it did something for you. But yeah, man, I feel like Remy felt robbed of her years, which was, in essence, it was her fault. You didn't have to pull out the blicky over some money you claim Shorty stole. And look at that. Your time got taken from you, and that money came and went. Let's say you was right. You couldn't just put the pause on her, beat the brakes off her. Or do it the legal way. Sue the pants off her or whatever you gotta do. So now she's in her 40s and she wants to relive her youth. She's acting like a 20-year-old. She wants to live how she was, she felt she could have had the chance to live, but she's tied down by papoose and she got tied down by the prison system. So to get it all back, she got her body right, and she lost a lot of weight. Now she Hollywood. Now she feeling herself, and now she's getting all this attention she probably wasn't getting before. Plus, a lot of dudes respected papoose. Like, yo, he a thoroughbred. He a real one. He's solid. That's his woman. All right, bet. With hands off, we leave that alone. Plus, with Remy Ma's masculine energy, she's not the most approachable woman. Like, if you've seen her yourself, would you go and try to rap to her? You'd be kind of hesitant, right? Plus, the whole stigmata of what we know about her, because we don't really know her. Plus, you don't want to do that. She's with papoose.
Unless you easy to block captain, but you see how that worked out for him, huh?
But yeah, like T.I. Mowry, I feel like Remy Ma is suffering from the same thing. That she wanted to be free and live her happiness over everything phase, which is why she got with easy to block captain. And, it's sad that papoose was home with the daughter around Christmas, and the next thing you know, Remy Ma's at the house. At some house. Probably she bought that house too, probably, allegedly, with Easy to Block. She's supposed to be his manager. Now, she did say recently that papoose became jealous because she catered to her artists that she was managing, that she's been managing or whatever, more than she tried to help her own husband. Why wouldn't he get mad? I mean, you are his wife, but you put all your attention on Easy to Block's whack. It's corny behind. Anyway, it's your boy Donnie. I'm about to end this, but that's just what I think and what I believe. I believe that Remy Ma is trying to catch up to what she felt was robbed from her in her 20s. She's now feeling like she has the chance to live it out now. You know? It's sad, man. Like, I think people gotta understand that life doesn't come with a remote. You just can't hit the reset button whenever you feel like it and start all over.
How dare you not hit that like button after all this I did for you? Guess you really don't rock with me like that, huh? Well, time is money, baby, and I could be doing something else.